Okay, so we're going to be reacting to Everything Wrong with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl by M&J TV. I've been on a run just listening to people talk about their complaints with Pokemon, and I kind of want to see what people have to say about these things, because I obviously, my gripes with these games, when I be everybody's gripes with the games. So here we are. Original video in the description section below. Leave a like, all that extra good stuff. Greetings,
Michael here,
Poke
and
fans.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl did a lot of things right. The addition of hideaways makes the underground far more enjoyable and
Fire.
I found most battle arenas to be absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
Adding character customization, even though the originals did not have it, something Oris failed to do, was a great call. And
I guess
Pokemon don't need to know A gems anymore, which thank God for.
Right.
Despite those good things, these games have quite a few problems that I'm going to be covering in this video.
Talk to me.
Now, to be clear, I'm not someone who loves to hate on Pokemon.
Same.
I love Pokemon, and I've enjoyed every main series game that's come out since I started playing almost 20 years ago.
Stop, bro, talk. I played all these games. Every last one of them. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. I have played literally every single game on this list. Every single game on this, I've done it all. Wow. Maybe I need a life.
These criticisms don't come from a place of hatred. They come from a place of love for the franchise and a desire for it to be better. So with that out of the way, let's get started with the first problem I have with these games, which is kind of a big umbrella.
Wait. I kind of don't like that, you have to preface that now. Because people are so bitter. If you say anything wrong about Pokemon, oh my god, you don't like Pokemon, just play other games, you're a fake fan, oh my god, no. Shut up. What are you talking about? And it be the grown ones. It be the grown Pokemon fans too. Weirdos.
Problem full of multiple smaller problems. That being not including enough from Platinum. Of all the enhanced versions to come out over the years, Platinum is the biggest improvement over the versions it's enhancing. The main reason for that is the expansion it provided to the SacredAlmighty. It and Ultra Sun and Moon are the only ones to expand their regional Pokedex. Black 2 and White 2 did also, but I don't really count them as enhanced versions. They're more sequels.
They're sequels.
With a totally new story.
You right. You right.
And Platinum provided a much more impactful regional dex improvement over the originals than Ultra Sun and Moon did.
Right.
That's because the Sun and Moon Alola dex is perfectly adequate, having over 300 Pokemon, while the Diamond and Pearl Sinnoh dex is horrible. It only has about 150 Pokemon, is chock full of weak and bad bug types, and it underrepresents several important types, like Fire, Electric, and Dragon.
Right.
If you're playing a Gen 4 Sinnoh game today, there is no reason to play Diamond and Pearl over Platinum, because Platinum just gives you so many more options. When Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were announced, I talked about how the games must include the Platinum Sinnoh dex, because not doing so would be a completely illogical regression. The trailers showed several Platinum dex Pokemon in them though, so this concern of mine was pretty quickly mitigated. Then Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out, and instead of doing the best case scenario Platinum dex, or the worst case scenario Diamond and Pearl dex, they did a weird mix of both. The Sinnoh dex is the Diamond and Pearl one, so the wild Pokemon on the surface and the trainers Pokemon are all original Sinnoh dex Pokemon. However, to appease those of us who wanted the Platinum dex, they made Platinum dex Pokemon available in the hideaways in the Grand Underground. And frankly, that's fine with me. I never really cared about what the Pokedex itself had. I cared about what Pokemon I could use on my team. I think it would be better if the enemy trainers had more variety, but my team is the most important one. But then I come to find out that the Underground doesn't have all of the Platinum dex Pokemon. Sure, it doesn't make sense for Giratina to be down there, but there's a lot of Platinum dex Pokemon that are just completely unobtainable before the league. Nosepass and Probopass, all of the Evolutions, Tangela and Tangrowth, Yanma and Yanmega, Tropius and the Porygon line are all completely unavailable before—
All right, M&J, listen, you had me, but you lost me. We not about to get mad over no Tropius, bro. We're not doing that. No, we're We not gonna give that over to Choppy. We are not losing out. We are not missing out on no Troppius. We are not missing out on Troppius at all. We are good. Life is great. Listen, Troppius is not missed. Yon Mega, sure. Porygon, sure. Tangela, we are not checking for Troppius. We are not. We are not checking for Troppius.
But those new Pokemon don't make up for the loss of the other ones. Especially the other ones include several Gen 4 Pokemon like Probopass. But what makes me fuming mad is that there are multiple Platinum Dex Pokemon that you can catch before the league, but you can't fully evolve until after the league. Are you kidding me? You can get Gligar, Rhydon, and Dusclops all before the league, but you can't get Gliscor, Rhyperior, and Dusknoir until after the league because their evolution items are locked to the post game.
I'm just saying though, if you could get these guys early, this game would be dog water easy. I'ma say it, this game would be dog water easy. Like, it's already easy enough. But like, if you got access to these Mons, dude, nobody's dying with Dusknoir. Nobody's dying with Gliscor. If anything, you're killing everybody. Rhyperior's the really good Mon overall. It can tank and kill. Nobody's surviving these three Mons. I get it. I get it. I know where he's complaining, but if we did have access to these Mons, it sucks. Cause Dusknoir is my favorite ghost type Pokemon next to Aegislash. Nah, it's still my favorite. Gliscor is still amazing. Rhyperior is amazing. These are amazing Mons. Yo, Sinnoh is nasty. Can we talk about that? These evolutions are fire. I'm sorry.
They made Pokemon available before the league that you can't fully evolve until after the league. They consistently do this in remakes, and it frustrates me to no end. But for the other remakes, those new evolutions were never available in those remakes' original games.
Okay.
So Crobat was never available in Red, Blue, and Yellow, so they didn't put it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. But Sinnoh had these evolutions before. It had them in its regional Pokedex in Platinum. They have predetermined places to put those evolution items. They could have so easily done it, and they just didn't. They made other new evolutions available, like Electivire, Mamoswine, and Frostlass, but they just cut out Gliscor, Rhyperior, and Dusknoir, plus the other ones whose base forms you can't even get at all. Just why? Why not just include all of them? Additionally, Rotom got screwed. Platinum made it so you could get Rotom as soon as you gain access to the old chateau. You don't need the National Pokedex, but you need it in Diamond and Pearl and in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I guess the reasoning is that the non-Sinnoh Dex Pokemon are only found in the underground, and they don't want to put Rotom in the underground. But why not just expand the Dex then? I know it's more Pokemon to see to get the National Dex, but it's like, it's not that hard to see them all. In the end, these are all the Pokemon that were added to and thus improved the Sinnoh Dex in Platinum version.
Okay.
And these are all of the non-Sinnoh Dex Pokemon you can get in BDSP before the league. While most of them are still there, it's a significant cut.
Oh, that's huge.
Just being the removals of the evolutions of Pokemon whose base form you can get with ease. Haha! It is I, Grunty.
What the hell?
What is it? Well, I was showering with Dr. Squatch Soap.
Whoa, hold on. Relax. Stop marinating your man-meat in unholy substances. They gotta sponsor me. Somebody go tell Dr. Squatch to sponsor me. We gotta trend. We gotta go trend on Twitter, bruh. We gotta trend on Twitter. I want Dr. Squatch to sponsor me. I love their products, bro. I will sell you all in that jam, for real. Stop marinating your man-meat in unholy substances.
I'm not expecting a Battle Frontier ever again, to be honest.
Okay.
Which is so annoying. Additionally,
Why?
the shard move tutors from Platinum were removed.
Why? So, can we have this conversation? We gotta have this conversation as a fandom, right? Why do we want the Battle Frontier back? What is the appeal here? Like, we have the Battle Maison in X and Y. I think the Maison's back in Oris. The battle tower. Like, why do we want that? Why do we want that? Because it's amazing and is worth the challenge. I promise you, anybody that wants the Battle Frontier back is in the minority of people that played the game. It is a humongous vocal minority of people that played the Battle Frontier. No cap, I can name only a few people that have touched the original Battle Frontier from Oris. From Ruby and Sapphire. And that's it. That's really it. Like, the Battle Frontiers were not fun. The Battle Frontiers were not fun at all. Sure, there was something to do, but like, think of it like this, right? In order to compete in the Battle Frontier, you had to literally either transfer a lot of your mons over, or you had to completely breed and get competitive Pokemon just to go into a thing where I blame the anime. I blame the anime because the anime gave everybody a really distorted idea of what the Battle Frontier really is. Because if you really played the Battle Frontier in Emerald, then you would know how hard and dumb getting some of those mons and getting some of those medals were. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I got 1 or 2 gold medals from the Battle Pike and the Battle Pyramid, and that was it. Because the rest of the game, or the rest of the Battle Frontier, is so dumb. It's so stupid. They're dumb. Like they're genuinely dumb. I hate the Battle Frontier. I only got 2 gold medals. You only get silver ones when you first beat it. So as a kid, I was playing through those games nonstop just to get the gold medals, because in the anime, whenever I saw Ash hold that gold medal, I was like, let's go. I gotta get that medal, baby. Then I got it and I was like, damn, bro, I gotta do this again? Again? Then you gotta use these dick ass rental mons. Oh my God, I'm good. The Emerald, the anime was the only reason why the Battle Frontier is as liked as it is. And even then, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. We have to give up on the Battle Frontier. The Battle Frontier is not a good feature at all. It's not. You already got the battle towers. You got the battle maisons. You got the battle trees. You're fine. We're good with that. Anybody that wants to play those games can play those. That's it. The feature itself is not good. We got to grow out of that. I promise you. It's a nostalgia thing. Be blinded.
Which was a great addition.
Anyway.
Because it expanded Pokemon's movesets and gave you more uses of shards to dig up in the underground. Shards can be dug up in the underground in BDSP, but they're mostly useless. You only use them to get the weather TMs, which I don't think people are going to be using very often. If you're using a weather team, just use a Pokemon with a weather setting ability.
That's
and
right.
You can exchange them for TMs or spheres with the hikers in the underground. But that's not good enough for me.
I had many medals, so I guess I'm just built different. Well, you're ugly, so I don't think you went outside like that anyway. So, I mean, I'm just going off your name. It's Ugly Kid Ryan. I don't know what you want me to do. You can't say shit like that with a name like that. You cannot say shit like that with a name like that. That is hilarious.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire
That is hilarious.
had those move tutors. They were in the post game, but
That's
they still existed. But in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, they're just not there at all, which I don't understand. That's like severely limiting so many Pokemon's movesets when they could have easily been included. Before I move on to the next problem, you should subscribe to this channel. That'd be great.
Boy, if you don't, come on, get it out.
Happens first. The Team Sky Shirt is back as
Come
well.
on, get it out. I'm gonna let it play.
So pick one up
I'm gonna let
soon
it play.
before
I'm
they
gonna let it
sell
play.
out
I'm gonna let it
or
play. I'm
the
gonna
end
let
of
it
the
play.
year. And if you order soon enough, it can arrive before Christmas. MNJTVmerch.com. So the games failed to include really important platinum improvements.
Hey,
but they have other
hold
issues
on.
as well.
Buy my merchandise as well. Hey, what's good? I got some news for y'all. We're going to be doing a month-long sale over on our merchandise store. Get as low as 35% off on everything in the store. All you gotta do is use the code on the screen at checkout and you're pretty much done. Be sure to join the Discord and tweet at me when you get your merchandise. I would love to see you guys in it, of course. Oh, and if you're a YouTube member or you signed up over on our SacredAlmighty.com website, you actually get a 50% off code instead of the 35% off that is eligible for free over on on here on the channel. So it's 35% off for the people who are free and don't, you know, watch these videos every single day. But then it's 50% off for the people that actually go the extra mile and pay me with their wallets. Thank you all so much for the support either way, and enjoy the holidays. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get into the video.
The world is essentially the same as the original in regards to movement.
Right.
While the visuals are 3D, the world is still laid out as a grid of squares. This causes problems when the character is not confined to those squares. The amount of times I struggled to move around a rock is endless, and swapping to the D-pad makes the movement more slower and awkward when changing directions, even if you hold down B to run. These issues are especially prevalent when you have a narrow walkway above a ledge.
He's right.
Like trying to climb Mount Coronet. Just getting to the proper place without going over the ledge, a trivial movement normally, took multiple tries. I would tap the down button on the D-pad once.
I hated this part.
Multiple steps downward.
I hate it.
Infuriating. Like sand pass and
I hated that. I hated that shit. I don't know what it is. It's a small problem, but I promise you, in that moment, I was like, dog, if y'all don't let me go down this fucking ledge, I will kill somebody. It's that bad. That movement in this game is terrible. Oh my God.
Head start of speed to get up them, because if they did, oh my God, they'd be impossible. On the topic of movement, following Pokemon in these games is horrible.
Yep.
I tried it briefly once and then never did it again. The last time following Pokemon was good was in Let's Go.
Yep.
Most every Pokemon travels at the same speed as you, or in some cases will move in front of you and change their path as you do.
Yep.
Which I think is pretty cool. Some Pokemon's following is riding instead, which I think adds to the immersion. In Let's Go, I could ride around the world on the back of my Arcanine, something I've always wanted to be able to do, and that was really awesome.
Can I just say these games have aged amazing. I know people don't like Let's Go Online, but these games have aged really well. And if you haven't played them recently, I want you to go back and play those games. Go back. If you have not played them recently, go back and play them.
Messed up following Pokemon really badly. Most Pokemon are too slow to keep up with you when walking, so they fall behind, so they sprint to catch up, then walk again, fall behind, sprint, and so forth. And
I heard a Mirror B music.
Fast enough to keep up with you at all. It was a major downgrade from the following in Let's Go, and unfortunately, BDSP took a lot more from Sword and Shield than they did from Let's Go. There are a variety of reasons it's bad in these new games. The first is that the Pokemon's speed rarely matches the player. Slow Pokemon cannot keep up with you and end up left in the dust, resulting in an endless loop of going back into their Pokeballs, reappearing at a place far behind where you were at that moment, and then never catching up unless you stop. Even fast Pokemon like Weavile move slower than the player when they're running. The default
Weavile should not be that slow.
Move. An easy way to fix this is to just have the Pokemon move the same speed as the player. That's what they did in Let's Go, and it works. I know it's not realistic for certain Pokemon, but with this feature, I'm not worried about realism. I just want my Pokemon to walk next to me. The next problem is that the Pokemon are solid objects. You can run into them and they will slow you down. This is a huge annoyance, especially when you're going one way, then want to turn around and go the other way. In Let's Go, if your Pokemon gets too close to you or an object, it instantly returns to its Pokeball and respawns.
Yeah, I like these games a lot. I don't know.
Simply phase through the Pokemon. Why couldn't BDSP do one of those things? Why does having your Pokemon follow you mean that you have to have an obstacle? The final thing I don't like about following Pokemon in BDSP is the aesthetics of it. Even if you fixed the problem of the movement speed and the solid objects, it still doesn't look good. The Pokemon are not to scale.
All right, now watch this. Now watch this. Y'all want to see something terrifying? I'm about to go into my Discord. I'm about to go to the Pokemon chat. There's a Pokemon mod that fixes, which one is it? That fixes the scaling of this, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And it fixes the following speed and everything of these games. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. The whole purpose of these games are really for the mods. I'm not gonna hold you. We don't need this. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. There's no reason to play bring in Diamond and Shining Pearl after you beat the game already. There's just no reason. Just wait till you mod. Just wait till you can mod them. Who cares? Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? Oh, and, well, we'll talk about that later. I'm sorry.
Pokemon looking wholly absurd while tiny next to the player. There were 2 ways to fix this, and they chose neither. The first is to make the Pokemon to scale. Let's Go did this, and it was great. Even the really big Pokemon. It makes it so they can follow you in far fewer places.
I love this.
It still looks
Look
good.
at Snorlax!
Have to be exactly
I
the
love
same.
that!
Just do what Heart Gold Soul Silver did and make them somewhat bigger than the player. Having a Dialga with normal proportions barely taller than the player looks ridiculous. The other option was to just chibi-fy the Pokemon. All the overworld people are chibi-fied, so why not do the Pokemon too? Heart Gold Soul Silver kind of did this, and it looks great. I do understand though that this would be a big chore, since they would have to create totally new 3D models. Although maybe they could have taken the models from Rumble, who knows? So if that would be difficult, then just make them more to scale.
That would have been the best thing about Rumble.
Have to be exact. Just bigger than the player if the Pokemon is bigger than the player. I understand that they were trying to include a highly requested feature, but we were requesting the Heart Gold Soul Silver or Let's Go version, not this garbage. If following Pokemon is going to continue to be this bad, then they just shouldn't include it anymore.
I agree.
The next problem I have is
I'm telling you, I agree. I'm telling you, listen, it's been like what, 6 years since Let's Go came out. We don't need following Pokemon anymore because they've obviously destroyed that game feature. The last 2 attempts, we don't need it no more. We do not need it. We do not need it at all. At all. At all, actually. We don't need it at all anymore. I think it's probably gonna be bad in Legends Arceus. I think it's gonna be bad in Legends. I think it's gonna be bad in Legends Arceus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna be terrible in Legends Arceus. If it's good, it's good. But if not, listen, I don't know. But something gotta give, bro.
How they changed secret bases. This one is more of a mixed bag for me.
Huh?
I do like hunting for statues, since it gives another fun thing to dig for in the underground. I also enjoy changing which ones you display to try to get certain Pokemon to show up. By using grass statues, I was able to get all the grass starters relatively quickly. But the addition of statues has come at the expense of something that I and a lot of other people really cared about. Being able to decorate your secret bases. Yes, you can decorate them with statues, but only statues. In the original games, you could decorate it with a TV, dolls, desks, tables, kitchen furniture, and more. I enjoyed that as a kid and was hoping to do it again.
I get it.
But you can't. The only things you can place in your secret base are the statues, which makes the base feel less like a home and more like you've unearthed an army of terracotta soldiers. I don't understand why they removed this. Horus let us decorate our secret bases as freely as the original Hoenn games did, so why take that from us in Sinnoh? I like the statue decorating, but I didn't want it to replace the other decorating. I feel like they could have given us a separate statue room, or even just let us put both statues or decorations into our secret bases. So people that only care about the spawn boosting effects could do that, and people who want to decorate their base can do that, or a mix of the two. It just sucks that we can't decorate our bases anymore, aside from, well, like a statue garden. Another thing I'm bummed they removed about the underground is Capture the Flag and the traps. I didn't really get to experience those as much since I didn't have people I could play those games with locally, really.
I'ma say it, Capture the Flag was hard. I had like a group of people, it was maybe like 10 people. We all had Diamond and Pearl, one of my friends had Platinum. But when we went to the underground, Capture the Flag was so fire, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I love Capture the Flag. Fire. So good, bro.
So I'm not as bummed about it, but I was looking forward to trying it, and now I don't get to try it. The next problem I have is that the games are riddled with bugs. I think these might be the buggiest games to come out in a decade.
No, you're
some
right.
glitches
You're right.
are fine with me,
You're
like
right.
using an exploit to clone Pokemon. But then some of them break the game. Like this person getting trapped behind NPCs. And since they couldn't find a teleport Pokemon in the underground, had to restart their entire save game. I saw in Cerebi that apparently there's like a backup save to your most recent save that you can use to get out of a trap like that, but it's like, Why should that even be necessary? Just don't trap players with a bug. It's not a great look to have a AAA title game on release have so many bugs, some of which can force people to have to restart the game. It's like, not great. And the final problem I have with BDSP is probably my most controversial one. In fact, I know it's my most controversial one because I've seen a bunch of comments on my Plays channel talking about how much they like this thing. So, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think the Pokemon League is too hard. Hear me out. For many years, people, mainly adult Pokemon fans, have complained that the games have been too easy. And I don't usually agree with them. Yeah, a lot of the times, I'm not really having any problems through a regular playthrough of the game, but I personally am not looking for a very difficult Pokemon game. Besides, you can make the game harder on yourself, and even if you don't, there are certain battles that will get people up against the ropes, like Ultra Necrozma. But I do understand the concern, so I don't have a problem with them making the Pokemon League a bit more difficult than it has been in the past. In a way that's not just boosting levels, because boosting levels just means more grinding beforehand. I'm talking like better strategies, better held items, stuff like that. But the League in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl went too far. In the original Sinnoh games, the Elite Four and Champion had 30 IVs across the board, just shy of perfect, random natures, and no EVs. And the only Pokemon to get held items are the Aces, which have citrus berries. But then the Elite Four in BDSP have perfect IVs in every stat, except the attack stat they don't use.
Okay. Look at the Jesus Christ. Like, look at this. Like, dog. Like, compared to the Elite, like, I gotta say, listen, only reason why I don't get mad at the Elite Four being crazy is because they're the Elite Four, right? They're the strongest trainers in that region. So I would want them to be hard. I'd want them to be strong. I want them to be challenging as possible, right? I want the Elite Four to beat my fucking ass. That's what I want. Personally, it makes no sense how they gas up this Elite Four, or like, oh, like there's people that don't even know the Elite Four exists. They just know what the Pokemon Challenge, right? It's the Elite Four. I want to get my shit destroyed. I listen, when it comes to Pokemon, it's a kid's game, sure. But when it comes to the Elite Four, I want to be like a girl that hasn't had sex in like 2 years. I'm trying to get raw dogged. You know what I'm saying? I need to get fucked. This is exactly that. This is it. Look at this. Look at this. Bold Dust Tox, Shield Dust, Toxic, Bug Buzz, Moonlight, Screen. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Drapion. Look at Drapion. What y'all doing? What's up? What's up with you? Huh? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What y'all AOing about? What we go? Y'all good? Anyway, look at Cynthia. Hold on.
Useful held item on every Pokemon, a beneficial nature, and 300 EVs distributed out.
Fire!
Mixing one stat and spreading the extra to the others. Cynthia's Pokemon are the same.
Look at this! Quiet Spiritomb, Timid Roserade, Relaxed Gastrodon, Timid Lucario. I would've went physical, but you know it's fine. Bold Milotic, Jolly Garchomp with the Poison Jab and the Berry too. Nigga, I'm trying to get piped. I'm trying to, when I play a Pokemon game versus the Elite Four, in theory, Elite Four. The Elite Four. The Elite Four. These are the guys that people fear. The gym leaders have to try their hardest to battle her.
But her Pokemon have the maximum 510 EVs. In short, Cynthia has perfect competitive Pokemon, and the Elite Four come pretty close. And there are a lot of nasty sets, like Drifblim with Minimize, Strength Sap, and Baton Pass. A set that...
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. This is crazy. Move my damn face cam. Where's my face cam at? Move. Look at this. Look at this. That is wild.
Would be banned in smug on competitive battling. And on
You're
top
right.
of all of that, they're perfect competitive Pokemon that can use full restores. This is insane.
Yep.
I think it's cool that they put a perfect competitive team in the game outside of a battle facility. But I don't think it's cool that they did it before the post game. If they wanted to make the league rematches perfectly competitive after you've had time to build your own competitive team, I think that would be great. It gives you something to work toward. But for the first run through of the league that you must defeat to carry on in the game, that doesn't sit well with me. The player doesn't have all the resources to make a competitive team. The Destiny Knot, the Judge feature, and the power items are all locked to the post game. Yes, you could still theoretically make perfect competitive Pokemon before the league, but it would be incredibly difficult to do so, especially since you can't even see what IVs they have. But even if it was possible, it flies in the face of what Pokemon has stood for so long. Beating the game with Pokemon you've grown attached to. That Starly you caught on the first route will be nowhere near competitively perfect. It has a random nature, will have random EVs, and it has random IVs you can't even see. In previous games, that was enough. But now, assuming you don't over-level past the level of Cynthia's Garchomp, your Staraptor is really gonna struggle because it doesn't have the same competitive advantage that Cynthia and the Elite Four's Pokemon do. This actually means that I kind of like affection benefits in battle now, at least in this specific scenario. In the past, I'd get frustrated when I get them because they were giving me an unfair advantage. But now they serve simply to get you on the same level as the competitively perfect League Pokemon. However, it's all luck-based, nothing to do with strategy, so that takes away from it. And what makes the League's difficulty even worse is that it comes out of nowhere. Prior to the League, the game is trivially easy. There was one gym leader that knocked out more than one of my Pokemon, and I was playing on set style with no healing items. It was a simple game if you knew your type matchups. But then out of nowhere, the difficulty is like this and then shoots up like this. The curve doesn't make any sense. I know that a lot of you like that the League is way harder now. And while you may enjoy this challenge, I want you to think about the kids playing this game for the first time. Or yourself when you...
My son burst out into tears. Man, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Listen. Them kids, listen, I gotta be real with you. Listen. Those are tears of joy. My son burst into tears after beating the Brilliant Diamond champion Cynthia. It took him 3 days. Those are tears of joy. Those are tears of joy. Those are bliss. That's bliss. He earned that win. In my eyes, he didn't. In my eyes, he won. Y'all don't know the feeling. Some of y'all too young. Some of y'all too young, but y'all don't know the feeling. Y'all do not know the feeling of not having an emulator and having to literally grind your Pokemon from level 8 to like 55. You go through this entire Elite Four. You have to save before you battle so-and-so, and you get to Cynthia. That bitch had literally everybody and their mom suffering. Niggas had to save. Some niggas didn't save. They went right back to the beginning. Had to go all the way back. Get right back up there. Save. Man, listen. I love that shit, nigga. I love that. This is a wholesome fucking moment. This right here is what it's about. He's gonna listen. He's like maybe 11 years old, 10 years old probably. He's going to grow up, and in Pokemon 13th, 14th generation or whatever, he's gonna be like, damn, bro, I remember playing Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It took me 3 days to beat Cynthia. I had to make the best team in the fucking world. He's gonna be a prodigy, bro. Stop. I love that shit, nigga. I love that. That right there is it, nigga. That right there is it. That's it. Right there. That's what I do it for. Right there. It's getting a high-paying job after working at McDonald's for every fucking year of your life. That right there is a dub. That right there is a dub. That's a W. That's a W. A big W. Nothing but euphoria. And that's fire. I love it. Fuck. Oh my God.
For me, If I was a kid trying to beat this league with no knowledge whatsoever of EVs or IVs and didn't pay any attention to natures, I would get incredibly frustrated as I tried over and over and over again to beat it, and then eventually gotten so frustrated that I quit, or I would have over-leveled my team way past level 66 just so I could move on. And that grinding would have sucked because grinding is my least favorite part of Pokemon. It's something that I'm glad the modern experience share has effectively removed. Like I said, I don't mind that they made it some amount tougher,
oh my
but
god.
they went too far. If there was some kind of difficulty option that determined whether the league was competitive Pokemon like it is, or more like the original games where they're not competitive, then I'd be perfectly fine.
You know, this might be one of the first times that I ever have this type of moment. But this is what I was talking about when it comes to the kids are too soft. And this is the only time you'll ever hear me say this. And it's the only time I've ever said it, actually. But the kids of today are so soft. They are so soft. Y'all, it's moments like that, not knowing natures, not knowing IVs, not knowing EVs, is all about, like, that's what that's about for your first time or your second or third time. It's supposed to be like that. Little kid reminds me of when I was 10 struggling with the Kalos Elite 4, and when I won, I knew I loved Pokemon. Come on, bro. Listen, listen, I love that. Like, for me, as a kid, I genuinely did not know about IVs, natures. They didn't exist. They didn't exist. Like, think of it like this, right? Pokemon of today is so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Even with this included, it's still very easy, right? But back when I was a kid, red, blue, gold, silver, ruby, sapphire, nigga, what are IVs and EVs? They don't even exist. They don't exist. In the first 2 generations, they don't exist. I had to literally sit here every single day when mom would take me everywhere. Mom would take me everywhere she went. And I would be in the back of the car on my little Game Boy, just sitting there. I would play, grinding my minds, battling these trainers over and over again, trying to think of a strategy. Bought items and everything. My little Game Boy Color, I would literally play until the fucking battery died. And I would I'd go to Walgreens the next day, bloop, give me them, run it. Literally, it's so easy compared to now. Dude, like, moments like those, when I beat Blue, when I beat Lance, when I beat Cynthia, when I beat Wallace, when I beat Steven, moments like that, Cynthia, moments like that is what keeps me coming back to this series, which is why literally I play this game the way that I do. It's a casual experience. I don't know anything about these games. I want to enjoy the games. Y'all don't understand how easy Pokemon people got it. Little kid Pokemon fans got it so easy. The Elite Four compared to the last 15 years of my childhood are nothing. Nothing compared. Easy as dog shit. But you know, the kids, man. Listen, if you were under the age of 22, you got it easy. You got it easy. As a Pokemon fan, you have it easy because you know what natures are. You have access to the internet. You know what IVs and natures are. You have games that are made for you to know what these things are. As a 25-year-old that played Red and Blue, played Gold and Silver, played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, all these things, we did not have it. We did not have it. We had to learn. It was like we had to sit here, and from the very jump, you get your Pidgey, your Starly, your Typhlosion. You had to know what it is that you are doing. You had to. Now you can go online. You can You can, you know, look up how to make so-and-so better. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. And I get it, you know. That's how I know Pokemon was never hard. Because I can go back now and destroy those games. Easy. Easy. It's disgusting. That's just me maturing, you know?
Exist. So you're forced to fight perfect competitive Pokemon without your own competitive Pokemon. And while a lot of older players are gonna like that challenge, I think it's too unfriendly to beginners. In the end, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are very fun games that I enjoyed playing through, and I will continue to enjoy in my free time until Legends Arceus comes out. However, they're disappointing Pokemon games because there are a lot
that
of
I will
things
agree
that
with.
they could have done better that they just didn't. Thanks so much for watching, with an extra special thanks to my patrons.
Nope. That's it. If you want to go see it, leave a like on Ash's good stuff. I left my like, man. There you go. That was a really good video. That's what, 40-something minutes? I turned a 22-minute video into 40-something minutes. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Stop it, huh?